This next view we're going to create is a table of fields. And once again, we're going to use the events content type and lay this out as you see in the image on the screen. Go to Shortcuts and Views, and let's add a new view. We're going to call this Upcoming Events. Once again, change the content of type all to events. And we're just focusing in on events today. You can do these for any content type. Indeed, log entries, files, content revisions, taxonomy terms, users, custom blocks, you name it, views can access it. For now, we'll leave it sorted by newest first, although that will be wrong. Click Create a Page. And this time we want to have a table of fields. Sure, we'll leave it at displaying 10, but this time we'll use a pager and we'll create a menu link in the main menu called Upcoming Events. Now I know the menus are all out of order at this point. Don't worry, we'll fix that soon. Click Save and Edit. All right, let's go through our 5 questions. The display is a page. The format is a table. Both of those are correct. Under fields, we have title, which is great, except we need to add a whole bunch more. The filter criteria is almost right. We only want upcoming events, so we'll need to fix that. And the sort criteria is also wrong because we want to order it in the event date, not the date we published it. So we've got a little bit of work to do. Start off, let's click Save. My mantra is save early, save often. In the middle here, we have our page settings. We've got the path, the menu, access permissions, and right now everybody will have access to this landing page. We can add a header to this. We can add a footer to it. We can add what happens if there are no results. We can change how many get shown on a page and whether there's a pager at the bottom or not, with a Read More link at the bottom of the view. Under the Advanced tab, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on here that we're not going to cover in this course. Suffice it to say that because we've connected events and user groups, we could actually pull in information from the user groups that are sponsoring our events and put them in this view, using the relationship and the context that we create. So the first thing, let's go and add the fields that we need in our table. Click on Add and scroll down and you'll find the event date field. One of the reasons I label my fields very carefully using usually the content type name is so I can find them here in views later on. Put a check mark in event date and click Apply. Here we get to choose some of the settings. For now, leave Create a Label and place a colon. And let's leave the defaults here as they are. In other words, a medium date, and we won't worry about any of those right now. Click Apply All Displays. So now we have 2 columns, title and event date. We'll clean this up in a little bit. All right, let's add our next field. Click Add. And this time scroll down until you find Event Logo. Click Apply. This time uncheck Create a Label. It doesn't make sense to have the word logo there. And let's choose an image style of thumbnail and link the image to the content. In an upcoming video, we're going to create a new image style for this layout, but for now we'll choose thumbnail. Click Apply. And in your preview, you should now see the thumbnails that have been generated by Devel for each event. Go ahead and click Add again. This time, scroll down and let's choose more than one field at a time. Go ahead and choose Event Topics and Event Website. Click Apply All Displays. Leave everything as it is. Click Apply. And so now you'll see that you can actually set up 2 fields at once in views. Each one will have its own setting screens. Go ahead and click Apply All Displays. And now we have Event Topics and Event Website. And we're looking pretty good here. We've got our title, our date, our topics, and our website Let's go ahead and save, because we save early and save often. And so now our display is a page, our format is a table, our fields are set. We have 2 more questions to answer here on our 5 questions. The filter criteria is still wrong, and so is the sort. Let's add a filter criteria. Click Add. Scroll down until you find Event Date. Choose the event date and click Apply. This screen is actually pretty important. We're going to say is greater than or equal to. If we put in a date here, that's not going to help us very much because tomorrow we'll need to come and put a new date in. But we can put an offset of the current time and type the word now. Hit Apply. So we've got a bit of a problem here. Drupal didn't give us any future dates. Let's manually just quickly update a couple just to make sure our view is going to work correctly. Find a couple of events and change the event date to something in the future. So I'm going to make a few here. This won't take more than a few seconds. Go ahead and update about 6 or 7 events if you could. And when you're done, come back to the video. All right, now that we are filtering correctly with our event date is greater than or equal to now, we just need to change the sort criteria so the events come up not on the date they were authored, but on the date of the event. Go ahead and click on Authored On and click Remove. So now our view's not being sorted at all. Click Add. And once again, scroll down until you find Event Date. Click Apply. And let's say Sort Ascending. That sorts our events from today moving forward. Click Apply. And now that we've updated our events and we've set the sort criteria correctly, you should see a listing that looks something like this. All of the events that are coming up in the future listed in event date order. And indeed, that's what I'm seeing. Make sure you click Save before we move on. So we have one more thing we're going to do here with this particular view. Let's combine the title and logo column and make the title and date sortable so that a user can click on the title and it will sort by that feature. Let's head back up and over on the word Settings next to Table, go ahead and click on the word Settings, change the event logo column to Title, and for the separator up here, put just a simple line break. Make both of these columns sortable in ascending order and click Apply. So now our title and logo are in the same column and the word title and event date are now sortable. This is great. Let's change that word title to event name. That makes a little bit more sense. Click on the word title and change the word title here to event name and click Apply. And so we're really close now. Our event name and logo and date are all set. In an upcoming video, we're going to change the sizing of our logos to make this a little bit nicer. Go ahead and click Save, and let's test our view. Head out to your home page and click on Upcoming Events if it doesn't come up automatically. And you should see a table nicely laying out the events that are coming up only in the future. You'll also see that you can sort by event name and event date. If you see that, congratulations, you've completed your first table view.